how can you grow new collagen without traumatizing the skin? Because that seems to be the only way that a lot of people are trained.
Yeah, it's true. That has been the industry standard for, since the 1930s or 50s. And you cannot you can't grow new collagen. You can only preserve what you have and stimulate the new skin cell production. So we've been hitting a wall with that over and over, and we've actually been diminishing our collagen mattress and diminishing our skin health and dermal thickness by leaning into those procedures, way too much. And so the truth is, yes, we can stimulate to a degree, but not like we think we can do to actually capture volume. And so we have to move into how we can preserve what we have and how we can increase positive blood flow to increase the amount of new skin cells that we're making so that we can resurface our skin in a texture way, but not, we're basically barking up the wrong tree, and we're trying really hard and we're failing. Because when you look at people's skin that have been, have sent their skin through these procedures over and over and over, the sad facts is that we actually have skin that has accelerated in aging, not preserved in aging, and has more problems with congestion, with dehydration, with pore size, with texture, with all of the things. We've actually ended up in a worse place, tragically.
So beating up our skin all these years, would it be safe to say it's actually accelerating aging instead of
Yes.
preserving it?
Yes. And that's the work that I've come to and other professionals have come to as well. And it's something that we haven't wanted to see or recognize, but it's become so evident, the problems that we're having from skin that's being overstimulated, with just too much trauma and too much exfoliation. There's just too many problems that come from this type of strategy.
So you're saying it's time to nourish our skin and heal it and protect it.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to completely give more than just lip service to what what we talk about in skincare. There's this whole idea of nourishing, and this has been something that's been this refrain that's been said almost in this cliche way for years, yet there's nothing that really delivers that. And the doctor that invented the topical dermal nutrients created a way to actually get nutrients into our skin in a way that can be translated into new skin cells, so that we do have a way now to truly and profoundly nourish our skin and protect it at the same time, not over exercise it and not wear it out. Yeah.
And so the skin nutrients is a type of vitamin A, retinaldehyde. Is
Very
that
specific form of vitamin A. And it's not our mama's vitamin A. It's not a traditional retinol cream that has not been stabilized and that doesn't have dermal delivery. So with this, really, it's like a holistically engineered form of bioavailable vitamin A that's stabilized, has the liposomal delivery. We can actually get this delivered and absorbed into our skin in a topical way where it can be used without inflammation and without the extra sun sensitizing effects. And that's why it's so revolutionary for truly feeding our skin and supporting a capillary mattress and stimulating positive blood flow in a way that it makes more sense, is more sustainable without crossing that line and creating, yes, a burst of new skin cells, but the price is really high. Then once we've crossed that line, now we've got inflammation, we've got a wearing out of the skin over time. We've got a whole list of problems that happens when you get the production of new skin cells in that traditional, what I call now obsolete way. Like there's just simply no reason to do the old strategy anymore. And because we can get everything that we need from helping our skin make its own new skin cells, and the means to do that, not just, throwing the word nourishment out there or just saying let's nourish our skin, like it's the thing that will really, really provide that level of resource that makes that possible.
So it's giving our skin a pool of nutrients so that it can go ahead and use that in order to grow itself in a functional and healthy way.
Yeah, it's basically giving real nourishment so that our skin can do exactly that, not just over exercising it and lasering it and peeling it and exfoliating it as this obsolete way of getting new skin cells that leads to a lot of problems and accelerated aging. Exactly. But it's different. It's new in the way that it's only been around for 15 years, whereas this trauma-based strategy has been in place since, well, it was discovered in the early 1900s. So there's a template in place that in conventional and corrective US skincare that's is just continually leaning in on how we can traumatize our skin and elicit that new skin cell response. Whereas with this method, it's about deeply, deeply and profoundly nourishing our skin so that it can create new skin cells from a place of abundance and resource, so that we don't have to create problems of anxiety, of dehydration, and over exercising that other approach results in.